those four distinctively different pipe tobaccos. Old Briar, Dill's Best, Model, and Tweed present Martin Kane, Private Eye, starring William Gargan.
Hello, baby.
How many, please?
One. Just one. It's always one. Good evening. Pretty good, huh?
Oh, packed house.
I'm going to hold it over for another week. You think it'll carry?
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Well, in the meantime, if anyone asks for me, I'll be in my office.
All right.
Your picture sheet's not on yet, is it?
No, that'll be on in a few minutes, sir. The sort subject is on now. The cartoon.
Oh, fine, good, wonderful. And now, please, miss, not too far in the front. With Nicolaus is always near the back of the theater.
Who's Nickel?
Me.
Follow me, sir.
Thank you. Excuse me. No place for the hat under the seat. So what? Big deal. I hold it in my lap.
Quiet.
Oh, yes, sure, certainly. You're perfectly right. That Donald Duck, he don't ever get older.
Quiet.
Sure.
Well, there goes the feature. No more customers. Get me a bag of popcorn. I'll be up in the balcony resting my tootsie.
Your wish, princess, is my every command.
Save that for dramatic school. Right now, balcony, popcorn, and fare.
At once, my queen.
Hats. It's no good to wear hats in the movies. Excuse me, sir. It's going home time. It's going home time now. Wake up, good sir. Sleeping is much better in bed. And Archer, manager, somebody, please!
He was a regular patron. We have many regular patrons.
I see. Did you happen to know him personally?
No. No, I didn't, Captain.
And his name was Philip Stone. Is that of any help to you?
No, no help at all.
I was sitting next to him all the time.
All right, we'll get to
My
you in a
hat
minute.
falls down, I pick it up. I stood up, I say, excuse me. I touch him, he falls like a dummy on the stage. I am in the pickle business. Sour pickles.
Thank you very much. Would you mind sitting down, keeping quiet for a few minutes? Now then, Mr. Daly, you are the manager and the owner, is that correct?
The co-owner. My wife is a full partner.
Oh?
Your full name, please?
Mrs. Irene Daly.
Mrs. Daly, were you acquainted with the deceased? Had you seen him before?
No, I never have.
Tell me, are you aware of the fact that he was a regular patron here?
No,
Does the name Philip Stone mean anything to you?
nothing.
I see. What time do you open up for business?
Oh, 12 o'clock, noon.
All right, there's no need to keep you people any longer, I think. Thank you very much for your cooperation, Mr. Daly. You mind if I stay here for a while? I've got a few things to check with Sergeant Ross.
Not at all, Captain.
Thank you.
Irene?
Oh, we'll have a reenactment here tomorrow morning, say at 11 o'clock.
Fine.
And that includes you.
It will be my pleasure and a privilege. I am so excited I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
well, take it easy, will you, pal?
I can't take it easy. I'm of a boiling nature.
Sergeant.
Would you boil for me a little, please?
It is my happiness to cooperate.
Just your full name.
Nicolaus Karoupopoulos.
Phyllis. Address?
Yeah. Oh, I'm 4 stores from here. Right in the same block. I'm in the pickle business. I manufacture bottled ship export. You like it pickles, sour pickles?
As a matter of fact, I love it, the sour pickle.
Oh, then you must come to my store. I got a new product. Pickles in wine sauce. You taste? Ambrosia.
I'm quite a connoisseur on pickles, Mr. Karapopoulos, and I should be delighted to drop in and sample your new concoction, with a proviso that you permit me to venture a criticism if I'm so
All right,
moved.
Sergeant, all right. What goes with pickles and wine sauce here?
Come in. Oh, Mr. Daly?
That's right. You're Martin Kane?
Right you are. Won't you sit down, sir?
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Kane, I'm the owner of the Boulevard Theater where that unfortunate death occurred last night.
Oh, yes, I just read about it in the papers.
Well, there's nothing worse for business than murder in a movie house.
I can imagine.
Yes, it frightens people away. I hope it blows over quickly, which is the reason that I have not been fully cooperative with the police.
I beg your pardon?
Well, there's some strange elements in this matter, Mr. Kane. Very strange. If I took them to the police, it would only serve to magnify the incident. The papers would keep on featuring it, my business would continue to suffer.
Yes.
And therefore, I've decided to employ a private detective. You, Mr. Kane. And that way we could follow through on the investigation and avoid the notoriety.
What are these strange elements that you're referring to?
Philip Stone, the murdered man.
According to the papers, you didn't know the man.
That's right, Mr. Kane. But I've seen him. I've seen him many times. Every Thursday night for the past 2 years.
Oh, what you'd call a regular patron.
So regular that it's irregular. Every Thursday night at 9 o'clock, he'd go down the same aisle, take the same seat. In fact, he even tipped the usher to save that seat for him.
Does sound a little queer.
Well, it gets queerer when you consider the fact that we've sometimes held over the picture for as much as 6 weeks. But this man would attend regardless. Every Thursday, same time, same seat.
You haven't told us the police.
No, I haven't, for the reasons that I stated before.
I see. Well, give me a rundown on the operation of your place.
Well, I am the co-owner of the place. I do the actual management. My wife takes care of the booking of the pictures, takes care of the figures, and brings the money to the bank.
What bank?
The Travis National. In the box office, our daughter Marianne takes care of that. So you can see it's a sort of a closed corporation.
I see. Now, how long you been married, Mr. Daly?
11 years.
According to the papers, your daughter, Miss Marianne, is 26 years of age.
Yes, well, I think perhaps I should explain that, Mr. Kane. You see, Marianne came to us when she was 16, looking for a job. She was an orphan. She got the job, we liked her, and she moved in with us. In time, we began to regard her as a daughter, then adopted her. Legally adopted her. We've never been sorry. She's a wonderful person.
Does she know that you've come here to see me?
Why, of course. So does my wife. We'll do everything within our power to cooperate.
Good. Where were you when the murder was committed?
I was in my office.
And your wife?
Well, she was next door in the ice cream parlor, chatting with the woman who owns the place.
And your daughter?
In the box office.
You don't give me very much to go by.
No, I haven't, Mr. Kane. I'm sorry. But there's a reenactment scheduled for tomorrow at 11 o'clock at the theater. Mr. Kane, I'd like very much to have you be there.
Mr. Daly, I'll be there.
And then what?
Well, I took him down to his usual seat, and I seated him.
Here?
There I was sitting, right next to him. I talked to him, and he stood up.
All right, thank you. Just sit down and keep quiet, will you, please? Now then, Miss Patricia, is it? How long you been working here?
6 weeks.
Had you ever seen the deceased as Philip Stone before?
Oh, yes, sir. He always sat in the same seat. He gave me $1 every time he came in. He told me to stay the same seat for him every Thursday.
Yeah? Why?
I don't know, sir.
Maybe you like the view from this angle.
Oh, it's a very fine angle. Why don't somebody ask me a question? I come to the movies, pay $1, man give me change. I come down the aisle, I say, excuse me, please. Fella stand up, I push in, I lose my hat.
Will you keep quiet, please? Marty, will you take this fellow in tow as a special favor?
With pleasure, Captain. Will you step this way, please?
And keep him out of my hair.
Right.
Now then, can any one of you tell me anything at all that's going to be of any help? Okay, I guess we'll all be better off down at headquarters. Kane, I suggest that you stick around here with
Pickles and wine sauce. You might learn something.
About pickles?
Oh, pickles is the greatest thing in the world for your complexion.
But I don't like pickles.
All right, come on, let's get going. Come on.
Hi, Happy.
Hi, Sergeant Roy.
Let me have a pouch of old briar, please.
It'll be a pleasure, Sergeant. Old Briar, the master mixture of rare flavor and aroma.
And the one thing I can really count on for enjoyment, Happy.
You bet.
Here's your 15 cents.
Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, how are things going on that Philip Stone caper? And, caper. Why do people always call these things capers?
I don't know. You know, capers are also a fine delicacy, Happy. Which reminds me of a certain Greek gentleman who puts up a most wonderful pickle in wine sauce.
Now, let's get back to Philip Stone, huh? What does he do for a living?
Oh, seemed to have some sort of an income, dabbled a bit in the market. Bachelor fellow, got along quite well.
Where'd he come from?
Florida originally. Why?
No, I was just asking. Did you find anything on his person? I mean, anything special?
No, but there was one thing that was a bit peculiar. He had 2 $100 bills in his jacket pocket. Now, the rest of his money was in his wallet. Well, I don't suppose we can answer for people's idiosyncrasies.
Oh, sir.
Hello, Sergeant.
Oh, that was Kane.
Sergeant, what did the knife show?
Nothing, Mr. Kane. Seems people have learned to use gloves on their stabbing sprees. The only definite item on all of this so far is that Mr. Stone was alive at 9 o'clock, the time Mr. Karapopoulos was shown to his seat.
What did the medical examiner say about the time of death?
Well, he has it set between 9 and 9:30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello, Captain.
Well, we finally got a break.
Oh?
We've located the fellow who was sitting directly behind this Philip Stone. Nice little chap, too. He's a school teacher.
Good. Did he help?
I think he's fixed the time of death for us, 5 minutes after 9.
Well, how can he be that precise?
Well, he remembers hearing some sort of a sound. Then he noticed that the head of the fellow sitting directly in front of him had fallen back over the edge of the seat. At the time, he thought the man was simply asleep. Our school teacher friend left 5 minutes after that. He had to catch a train.
So sometime between 9 and 9:05, somebody stole down that aisle, crouched beside Mr. Stone, and plunged a knife into him.
Yeah. Well, who and why?
Well, I'll settle for the who. We've got about 700 faceless suspects.
Say, Captain, may I make a suggestion?
Sure, why not?
I think it's time we had a bite to eat.
Eat. Food. Listen, Ross, we're working on a case. Oh, yeah. Okay. Even cops have got to eat sometime. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Come to think of it, Private Eyes is supposed to eat, too. See you later, Hap.
Hello, Martin. Oh, how do you do? May I help you?
I hope so, sir. My firm is making a survey on the smoking habits of men, and...
I see, and you want to know what I smoke, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, you pardon me just a moment, please. Hi, Eddie, what's up, please?
Oh, let me have a pouch of model.
Right you are, Eddie. Model. The finest 10 cents worth of tobacco you'll ever enjoy.
Did you say 10 cents?
Yes, sir, I said 10 cents, and it's plenty mild, too.
Right you are, Hap. See you later.
All right, Eddie. Now, where were we?
You were about to tell me what you smoked.
Oh, I smoke the same one he does. Model. And for the same reasons. It's still 10 cents and mild.
Model, 10 cents, and mild. How long have you been smoking model, sir?
Oh, I've been smoking model for years. I started smoking it because I figured that any tobacco that could smell so good in a pouch must also smoke good in a pipe.
Smells good in the pouch and smokes good. Any other reasons you like model, sir?
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You see, the fact that model comes in its own pouch. And you see how this pouch folds down nice and tight? Just like that. It keeps the model flavor fresh. Prevents the tobacco from drying out.
Comes in own pouch and keeps tobacco fresh. Well, I guess that's all I have to know, Mr.
McMahon. Happy McMahon. And just so you get all the facts in your survey, I might add that I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 184 pounds of muscle. I got blue eyes, wavy hair, and it just so happens, I'll never know how it happened, but I'm free for dinner tonight.
Well, what a coincidence. I'm just 5'2", eyes are blue, and married.
Oh.
But I will take this pouch of model for my husband. He smokes it, too.
Well, thank you just the same. Very, very much.
Not at all. Goodbye. Muscles.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Daly.
Oh, you may call me Marianne, Mr. Kane.
Well, how's business, Marianne?
Well, it's fallen off quite a bit, just as Mr. Daly expected.
Oh, it'll pick up again, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any new developments yet on the murder?
Not yet. It's pretty hard to pick a murderer out of 700 faces.
Hello, Marianne.
Hi, it's about time you got here. Mr. Hal Fields, Mr. Martin Kane.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Kane?
Mr. Fields and I are almost engaged.
Almost.
Well, girl meets boy, girl likes boy, girl tries very hard to convince boy. We all have our problems, Mr. Kane.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm due to be called into the Army during the next couple of months.
Oh, that's the way it is.
Look, gentlemen, I need 10 minutes of silence. I have these receipts to total.
Oh, just looking around. Goodbye, Marianne. Mr. Field.
Bye, Mr. Kane.
All right. Now, so far, you're just about the only one who isn't in the clear.
Now, look, Captain.
Listen, Mr. Daly. We've got 700 people we don't know. Only 7 that we do. Now, I don't want to get started on the 700 impossibles till I've had a chance to check the 7 possibles.
7?
That's right, 7. The usher and the usherette, they're clear. The pickle man, he wouldn't stick a pin in a fly, let alone a knife into a human being.
How do you know?
We've got to use our judgment in some matters, Mr. Daly.
Oh, I see. Judgment.
Yeah, judgment. And there's a school teacher. Impossible. We've had him thoroughly investigated. So that's 4. Your daughter. She was out in the box office. Your wife. In the ice cream parlor next door. Plenty of cooperation on both of them. Now that's 6. All right. How about you?
I was here. Right here. What do you want me to do, Captain? Manufacture a witness?
No.
Now, look. I've had enough of this. If you don't believe I was in my office as I say I was, then it's up to you to prove that I wasn't. In the meantime, if you please, I have work to do.
All right. Don't get excited, Mr. Daly, just because I'm leveling with you. I'm merely saying that for the present, you're in and not out. You understand? You and 700 others.
You know this is strictly confidential, Marty.
Are you kidding, Johnny? Come on, get with it, will you? I'm getting bunions standing here marking time.
Well, they've got separate accounts.
Yeah?
His balance is $28,000, hers is $7,000.
Now, there's what you call a fine husband and wife team. Partners, huh?
There's something else I think might be useful to you.
I always knew you were a gentleman and that you owe me a couple of favors, Johnny.
Well,
Every Thursday for the past 2 years, Mrs. Daly would draw $200. 2 $100 bills every single Thursday.
All right, come on out. Looking for something special?
Well, I was looking for anything that would help.
Help what?
Help you.
Let me have that again, will you, Mrs. Daly, and a little more slowly?
Well, I thought my husband explained it to you, Mr. Kane. We want to avoid notoriety. We want this thing to die down. If the murder is discovered, we want to do it privately amongst ourselves. Anything that I would find here, I naturally intended to turn over to you.
How'd you get in here?
Well, I bribed the superintendent to let me in.
Shall we talk on a subject that might be more enlightening?
I don't understand.
I have it on unimpeachable advice that every week for the past 2 years you've drawn $200 from the bank.
I beg your pardon?
200 smackers every Thursday. Why?
That is none of your business.
No, it isn't. Unless it has something to do with this case. Has it?
Absolutely not.
Well, thank you for your help. I'm here now, Mrs. Daly. I'm perfectly able to go through this place by myself without your assistance.
But...
Goodbye. my loving husband, Phil. All my love, Irene. June 1938. Circuit Court of the State of Florida, Dade County. Irene Stone, plaintiff against Philip Stone, defendant. Decree of absolute divorce.
Hello there, Happy.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, Captain. Heard anything from him yet?
Yeah, I heard him a little while ago. He'll be here shortly.
Where's he been, anyway?
Florida.
Florida? This is the first time I've ever known Mr. Kane to take a vacation right in the middle of a case.
Battle fatigue. These private investigators aren't as rugged as they're cracked up to be.
Oh, you got him all wrong, Captain Leonard. He went down there on the case. It only takes 4 hours each way. He flew down and flew back. Look, he just flew in the door.
Oh, Mr. Kane.
Won't you tell us what all this flying is about?
I think I got this thing straightened out, Captain.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I've arranged for a meeting of all the principals in the theater tonight.
Tonight there's a show going on.
After the show.
Oh. Well, all right. And what is it you want me to do? There's always something you want me to do for you.
Well, as a matter of fact, there is, Captain. If you'll come with me, I'll tell you on the way.
Uh-huh.
Right? So long, Hap.
How long?
I knew it. Come on, Sergeant.
Long out.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Have you got a pipe tobacco that's really mild?
You bet I have. This one here. Jill's Best. Flavor cut for extra mildness and cool smoking.
Sounds good. How much?
Only 15 cents.
Okay. And give me a can of Copenhagen, too. Couldn't get along without that at the shop.
Yes, sir. Copenhagen. It's the best made, you know. That'll be 15 and 15, 30 altogether.
Right-o.
Thank you very much, sir. Come again, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you were being blackmailed, Mrs. Daly. You were being blackmailed for the past 2 years.
You're crazy, Kane.
Crazy like a fox.
Every week, for the past 2 years, Philip Stone came into this theater and sat right here in this seat. Then in the darkness, Mrs. Daly came down and slipped him $200. I know why. You want to tell it, or shall I?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, if you have anything to say, Mr. Kane, say it and get it over with.
For 11 years, you've been happily married. Previous to that, she was married to Philip Stone.
Married? Yes, I knew she'd been married, but I didn't know to whom.
Look, Mr. Daly, whatever she did for you. Philip Stone abandoned her in Florida. She got a divorce, came to New York, and married you. She would have lived happily ever after, according to the storybooks, except there was a catch.
Yes?
Unknowingly, Mrs. Daly, she was Mrs. Stone then, took her problem to a bunch of crooks who were running a divorce mill. Every divorce they issued was illegal and void. They've since been caught up with and jailed.
You mean Mr. Stone returned to Florida, learned the status of affairs, had the divorce annulled, and he was still married to Mrs. Stone?
Right. 2 years ago, he located her. Since then, he's been picking her brains. He's been having her everything that he possibly can do.
I killed him. He was rotten. He didn't deserve to live.
Here you are, Marty.
This your man?
That's him.
You didn't kill him, Mrs. Daly. This is one time an alibi is too good. You couldn't have possibly been in the theater at the time of death. You, the ice cream parlor lady verified that. You're trying to protect her.
Oh, that's impossible, Mr. Kane. We know she was out there in that box office all during that period.
You're right, Mr. Kane. My mother is trying to protect me. She doesn't know that I did it, but she suspects.
Did you?
Yes. He was an evil, vicious man. My mother told me of the blackmail that she was paying. She begged me to be quiet, and I was quiet.
And then?
Well, one day he came to her and told her that she would have to pay more. Double, $400 a week. So I went to him, to his apartment. I pleaded with him. He struck me. He threatened me. He told me that the blackmailing would never stop. But once he was through with my mother, he would devise a method to bleed my father. He said many things too horrible to repeat. It was then I knew that I would kill him.
Sergeant.
Would you come with me, Miss Daly?
Take him along. All right, come on. There, please. Look here, Marty. If she was in that box office all the time...
She wasn't.
Well, then how in the world...
I tell you.
If it is pleasing, I would not like my name in the newspapers. It's bad for the business of the pickles to be sitting side by side with a blackmailer what is a corpse.
Marty, I asked you to keep this fella out of my hair.
Well, as a matter of fact, we owe him a vote of thanks, Captain. He's the boy that helped us solve this case.
What do you mean, solve the case?
When a man as valuable and as excitable as Mr. Karapopoulos here, too few people listen.
What does that mean?
Well, he said so many things. One important thing went by us. It stuck in my head, and I asked him about it later.
What in the world did he ever say that made any sense?
Well, it didn't make sense. That's why it stuck in my head. He says, I come to movie, put dollar down, man give me change, man give me change. No man was supposed to be in that box office. That's when the pieces began to fall together.
I get it. So Mary Ann switched her boyfriend into the box office, giving her a chance to come down the aisle in the dark, slip stone the shiv, get back into the box office again. And when I brought her boyfriend in here a moment or two ago, Pickles here identified him.
Exclusively correct, my Capitan. And now if you would help to avoid the publicity, you see, it's no good.
Oh, I see. All right, I will. On one condition.
Yes?
That you take me down to your place of business and let me sink my teeth into one of those pickles soaked in wine sauce. That's all Sergeant Ross has been talking about since this case started. Come on, Marty.
And I don't like pickles.
Well, Mrs. Daly didn't commit a crime after all. It wasn't bigamy because she didn't know that her first divorce was illegal. So, she and Mr. Daly will remarry, and that part of it will be rectified.
And Hal feels?
Oh, he's what you might call an innocent pawn.
And poor Mary Ann?
Oh, mitigating circumstances. The Dalys are sparing no expense. She's got a wonderful lawyer. And when she tells her story to the jury, well, juries are human, you know.
I do wish Mr. Kane would show up.
Wish again?
I wish that Mr. Kane would come.
See? All you have to do is wish hard enough.
Hello, Hap. Hello, Miss Patricia.
Oh, you recognize me, Mr. Kane. I'm in the usherette at the boulevard.
Well, of course.
Mr. Kane, I don't want to be an usherette all my life.
Well, I didn't think you would.
I want to be a writer. I write scenarios. I write wonderful dialogue, but I'm terrible on plot.
What?
And I was thinking, Mr. Kane, that if you could sort of tell me some of your experiences, you could supply me with plots for years and years.
Well, yes.
Good, Mr. Kane. When do we start?
Well, as a matter of fact, you can start right away. I have just the man for you, Sergeant Ross, you see. He's a Harvard man. He uses big words like oxymenthane blue, and he drinks hot or cold, gives us muscular. Good night, folks. See you next week.
Martin Kane Private Eye has been brought to you by the makers of those four distinctively different pipe tobaccos. Old Briar, the master mixture of rare flavor and aroma. Dill's Best Flavor Cut for extra mildness and cool smoking. Models so high in quality, so low in price. And Tweed, the shaggy, rough-cut tobacco. One of the four, just right for your tobacco taste. William Gargan also appears weekly in the other exciting series of Martin Kane Private Eye on radio over another network. Check your local newspaper for time and station.